Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am Diddy Love. Welcome to the building. Hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Okay. Thank you to all my loved ones who look out for me, who love on me, who appreciate me, who care for me, who come by here to see me. Thank you all. I appreciate you all so much. So today we just gonna kick the ballistics, Jake. Let's talk a little bit about news and some other information, doctor's appointments, COVID vaccinations, COVID itself. Should you not? It's your deal. It's whatever you want to do at the end of the day. You know, let's start here. So I was at the doctor's today, right? You guys, you got to really be careful. So, like 3 weeks ago, I went to my other doctor, and she was like, let's go through your chart. Let's see what's in your chart. So we're going through my chart. What up, what up, what up? What's happening? Wise and Chase, baby. How you doing? So I was talking about how I went to the doctor a few weeks ago, right? So my doctor, I like her because she does what I want her to do. All right. But she was like, let's look through your chart and make sure everything is good because I had a physical. So we're going through the chart, and all of a sudden it says that I had an angioplasty. So she's looking at me, I'm looking at her. What up, Nat? Welcome, boo. And I'm like, an angioplasty? And I said, I'm thinking that's some heart shit, ain't it? So she looks and she was like, oh my God, I don't know why this is in your chart. It was wrong. It shouldn't have been there. What up, Alana? How you doing, babe? Welcome. Yeah, it shouldn't have been there. So you got to be careful when you go to the doctor. So she was like, well, I want you to just go see the blood doctor since you haven't seen her in a while, regarding my clotting situation or whatever. Because I be doing good. I take care of myself. That's what I do. Definitely. So I go to the doctor today. The doctor comes into the room and she's like, you're here because you have severe anemia. And I'm like, anemia? What the hell is she talking about? And I'm like, no. So she's like, no, it says here that's why you're here. And I'm like, I've never had anemia. I don't even take medication for that. And I said, maybe that's not my paperwork. So she looked, she was like, oh my God, maybe the top is cut off here. And then she was like, you know what? This is not even yours. So make sure you on point when you head into these doctor's offices, okay? Because they will mess you all the way up. I'm not here for anemia. I know nothing about that. That's why you got to know yourself and what's going on. All right. So let's talk about the COVID vaccination. So I put a post up on my community board and I said that, how do we know the government ain't working backwards? They know we're not going to take this damn vaccination and it's going to kill us off in rapid numbers. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's personal choice. It's what you want to do. Now, some of you may know, I am fully vaccinated. I was totally against it. And at the last minute, one day out the damn blue, I decided to do it. However, my brother died a few days later. So I'm thinking maybe I was feeling his death. I don't know. But I just was like, you know what? Fuck that. Let me do it because I don't have the strength that it's going to take to fight this if it should go down. What up? Living my best life. Welcome, baby. So, I went ahead. I got vaccinated. But I was sitting here and I was thinking about it. And I remember one time I told y'all, so like I said, I went to the doctor today for this blood situation. But the first time I caught those clots, they gave me heparin, and that's supposed to thin your blood out. But it made me sick. I'm allergic to it. And you don't know you're allergic to things until they give it to you. So I was already about to die, breathing at 30%. So I know what it's like to be fighting for your life. I'm telling you, this shit is real, okay? So at this point, when they give me this bad medication that messed me all the way up, so now I'm clotting more. I needed transfusions, but at that moment, I'm telling you, at this moment, I just arrived in the ER and shit. Maybe like 2 hours in, they realized, oh my God, this medication is bad for her. They came to me with some paperwork. They said, listen, we have some medication that we could give you, but it might kill you. You could sign it and try it, or you're going to die either way if you don't, because we done fucked you up basically. And these clots are bad. They're all over your body. So, either way, you could lose. So are you willing to take the risk or not? So I took the risk. You know what I'm saying? I signed the paperwork. I went ahead and I fought and I fought. And I'm telling you, I made it. Praise God. It took a lot out of me. But I know someone else who signed that paperwork and who didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about personal choice. But as far as this COVID situation is going on, people are really It's not even about the vaccination for me. It's about the fact that people don't take COVID seriously. A lot of people do not even believe that COVID is real or COVID exists. I'm telling you, people, somebody else says to me, well, I thought COVID was over. Really? Really? And see, unfortunately, people don't watch the news. I don't care what you're doing. You need to take 10 minutes a day, read world news so you know what the hell is going on, okay? You must, because you walking around blind and you really don't know. These numbers are going up. I'm telling you. There's certain states where the numbers are crazy. What is it? Missouri, Arkansas, Alabama. You guys are in danger out there. So never mind the vaccination. My concern is that a lot of y'all are just out there with no masks on. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all hanging out with groups of people. The thing is, you haven't come in contact with it yet. You know what I'm saying? The other peoples usually carry that. You know what I mean? When it first started, I was saying how, it's like Caucasian people. You know what I mean? In a sense, because they were traveling. They're the ones who come in contact with people. So a lot of us in our community, in certain communities, haven't come in contact with this shit yet. That's why it hasn't really ripped people out your lives that you really know. Now, unfortunately, I know a few people who lost the COVID battle, okay, when in last year, 2020, done deal. So as shit hit close to home, you seeing it a little different. You know what I mean? All right, now, babe, come right back, boo. Yeah, so, you see it a little different and you understand, like, okay, so for instance, my aunt, I know this girl that worked with her, this lady, she and her husband got it. They got it in like the beginning of October. She ended up getting better at the end of the month. But right before Thanksgiving, her husband died. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is not going to make it, period. You just hope you never get it. But if you out here with no mask on, no protection, y'all going to parties, and y'all breathing on each other, y'all do understand it only takes one person. You don't know. The shit is invisible. It's like carbon monoxide poison. You don't smell that shit, you don't see it, you don't know it's there until days later when you fucked up at the ER. Now, what they're saying now is that this new variant, people are wishing that they had gotten the vaccine. People trying to get the vaccine now, but it's too late once you get it. And sure, some of this could be hype. Some of this shit could be true. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's 50-50. You either do or you don't. You will or you won't. But in the end, if you got to fight for your life, do you have the strength and the ability and the will to do that? Because I'm telling you, I mean, my shit was bad. My aunt drove from Georgia like one night, just straight shot, came to make sure I was breathing and see me and went back home. But she told me, yo, I really believe the only reason you live because you a good person. That's how fucked up I was. Like, people look at my chart and they're like, oh my God, you survived. But I survived too because I took that motherfucking risk and signed that goddamn paperwork and said, give me that medication. Okay. Because I don't have nothing to lose right now. Now, in this situation there are people who are getting sick and dying from these vaccines. But one of my friends, she's been a pediatric nurse for 25 years, and she said that children die and people die from vaccinations all the time. We just don't hear about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a risk, but you got to make a personal choice. But don't allow people around you breathing in your face. And the thing about it is, I feel like people who are not vaccinated are very fucking disrespectful. And they get mad when you ask them to put on the mask. Thank you, Shan, baby. Hey, boo. Hey, Cece. Welcome. Thank you. People get offended when you ask them to wear the mask or back up. See, personally, I don't think you should be talking all up in my damn face anyway. But one of my peoples came by here the other day because I needed them to move some shit for me. And they was like, this motherfucker don't believe in COVID, y'all, at all. Okay. So I was like, he was talking to me and I said, listen, back up. So I put my arm out and then I said, put your arm out next to my hand, like touch my hand. And I said, okay, there you go, motherfucker. Back up off me. Okay. That's where you need to stand and talk to me at because you don't believe in COVID, period. So everywhere you go, y'all don't wear masks. You just talking and breathing in people's faces. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where these people have been. You don't know either. And you gotta compare it to that age chart. Do y'all remember when AIDS first came out and it was like, you slept with this person slept with 4 people, them 4 people, and multiplying and kept multiplying and kept multiplying. So when you are breathing the air of other motherfuckers, understand that you don't know where this person been today, who they been around, if they wore a mask or not. You're at risk. You are at risk because keep in mind, even with the vaccination, you still can catch this shit and die. You know what I mean? They're just saying that it's not as intense, but either way, it's a risk. So I'm just concerned about people who don't wear masks, period. Who don't give a shit. Then you want to breathe in other people's faces, and then you want to get mad when people want to ride with you in their car with the window down. You damn right. We got to keep the air flowing. Nah, bitch. Roll your window down. Get in the back. Okay? Get your ass in the back. You cannot take short. You cannot worry about feelings. You know, lately I've been having to tell people over and over facts over motherfucking feelings. I don't give a shit about your feelings. This is the facts. This is what it is. We spend too much time catering to people, not trying to hurt them. What? Tell them the truth. The truth has always hurt. Ain't no nothing new. That's what it is. All right? That's just how it goes. Hell yeah, CC. Don't let nobody ride in your damn car. Hell wrong with these people? And not only that, girl, they want to get in the front seat and breathe the same air you breathe in. Are you serious? Get your ass in the back. And then they get offended as if when you ride in fucking Uber, a taxi, a limousine, and other modes of transportation, your ass don't get in the back. Get in the back. Anyway, my front seat is for my purse and my belongings. I don't give a shit. And people be mad. No, get your ass in the back. Be happy I'm giving you a ride anywhere. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, but see the other thing too. So my friend, the one who don't believe in COVID, he, it's like groups of people out there. You know, y'all do the most reckless shits, but y'all scared of the vaccination. Now I'm gonna keep it 100. Anybody out here sniffing cocaine in 2021, you motherfuckers are living dangerously. You're living dangerous. Y'all can go ahead and take the goddamn vaccination. Because y'all ain't worried about fentanyl killing your ass instantly on the spot right there. Because you don't know what it is. Because it's white power. All that shit looks the same. So you ain't concerned about fucking fentanyl. I know damn well you ain't scared of no vaccination. Okay. You got motherfuckers out here smoking PCP, driving cars, alcohol, all kind of shit going on, fighting, about to kill their damn self and everybody else, but they scared to take the vaccination. Uh-huh. But you ain't scared of that other fuck shit you doing. Go figure. You're living reckless. Reckless. It's a lot of reckless behavior going on out here. Seriously. So this young lady, I don't know this woman personally. So that's why, okay, so Frankie Lyons died the other day. That's Keisha Cole mama, right? So, I don't, we have to make better choices as women in general. And people might have felt like I went a little hard on her, but I wasn't. I really wasn't because, like I said, I fucks with Frankie hard. I love Frankie. I always give Frankie her flowers and her props for helping me in my little struggles. You know what I'm saying? Her words of wisdom, because there is nothing like somebody who's been there and lived that to tell you some shit because it's the truth, right? But this chick that I know just got busted with like fucking, what did she have? Like 30 bags of PCP. And she was in a car with this dude. And the dude didn't tell her that his fucking car wasn't registered, right? The dude goes out and gets into a fight. Somebody riding by calls the police. And my thing is, if you know you riding dirty, bitch, why didn't you walk away? You know what I'm saying? But as women, we just, I don't know, but you have to make your children a priority, period. All right. So when they're not, things are not going to go well for you. Understand that. But the wild shit, ladies, about this chick right here, right? So I heard that she was messing with this dude, right? Like knew him personally. They had sex one night and he robbed her after. He robbed her after? I was like, really? Now I would be locked up, but it wouldn't have been for no damn 28 bundles of dust. I would have fucked him up. Mm-hmm. Okay, what the hell? But ladies, we out here making bad choices and bad decisions, and we need to do better. We have to put ourselves first. And people, don't be afraid to get a fucking job. Everybody and their mama is hiring, okay? Some of y'all sitting out here talking about, oh, I don't have no job. I mean, y'all would be surprised at the things that I hear. One of my friends told me they went to the grocery store the other day, went shopping, y'all, and fucking bypassed the register and left with the fucking food. I was like, are you kidding me? Real shit? And this person don't have no job, right? And I'm like, well, why don't you go get some food stamps or do something with yourself? Like, and they were like, well, no, God would understand that I was stealing. Really? Really? See, and people justify bullshit. You got to be careful. I'm telling you, people are crazy. But why not get a damn job? Hey, flawed to perfection, babe. Welcome. Yeah, Shan, walk the fuck out with the grocery. Uh-huh. And then did it again. I was like, what's wrong with you? But the crazy shit is the same chick who got arrested, he was telling me that one day she gave him a ride and he didn't fucking tell her what he was going in the store to do. So he went in the store, packed his groceries and shit, but they stopped him and it was like, excuse me, did you pay for that? So he just left everything, got in the car with her and left. But they ran her license plate. Now, mind you, she don't know what the fuck is going on, but her brother's a police officer. So when shit came through and he was like, that's my sister fucking car, what's really good? And then she finds out what he did. See, but when you fucking with reckless people, you gotta know who you deal with. You can't give everybody a ride. You can't be nice to people. You can't ride with everybody because your life and your freedom is on the line. Every time you get in a car with a person, your life and your freedom is on the line, especially when you're not asking appropriate questions. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't question people. Y'all don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Like I said, facts over feelings. Fuck all of that. Are you riding dirty? Is your car registered, bitch? Do you have insurance? You got a gun in here? If you got to ride with people. But I don't recommend riding with motherfuckers anyway because you don't know who has beef with who and you don't know who looking for who. And now y'all know people get shot on the highway and shit like that. So you have to watch yourself. And it's always a young, innocent sister who gets taken down. That's right, CC. Power to the people. Power to the people. Yes, there's always a young sister who goes down. And that's just like that whole black girl magic hashtag bullshit that they run. And it's just amazing to me when I hear like men, you know, saying it as if it's really true, as if they don't know what sisters are really going through in the community and in the world, period, at the hands of black men. So that's what annoys me with these black men who are always addressing black women when they need to be addressing black men. Address yourselves and your brothers, okay? Stay off the neck of black women. We suffer. These women are being, young women are being murdered in the streets, okay? By boyfriends, by random niggas they don't know. You know, just because somebody feel like it, having a bad day, they killing babies, they killing everybody. And nobody's addressing that shit. Instead, they're worrying about how much you weigh and what size dress you wear. The fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Right. So, you know, the focus is all off. Things are all messed up. But as women, we have power. We have power. And, you know, we could train these dudes. But I prefer, like nowadays, I don't even know how people date. Y'all not scared to date? That shit is dangerous. All right? It's dangerous for you and it's dangerous for them, depending on the type of person you are. It's dangerous for me dealing with anyone because I know, depending on what you do, I might have to cross the line. And people do such foul shit. Some of the things that I read, like I know where I would end up at. Like I told y'all, the homegirl, the dude fucked her and robbed her. Yeah, I would have went to jail that night for sure. Absolutely. Oh yeah, ain't gonna be no crying, bitch. I got you. That's what we gonna talk about this. Oh yes, rather violently. All right, let's go to our community board. Y'all know I always put up news for you guys. You know, sometimes I type underneath. I really don't, but my intention is to talk about the stuff later, and I normally don't. So as you all know, Black women are primarily impacted by the new testosterone rule for the Olympics. Okay. My question again about this Black girl magic. Now see how they shutting down Africa? But see what y'all forget is, you know, in the long distance run, the only real competition against the Africans is the Asians. So maybe that's why they're trying to shut them down, because they're like, you Africans have won the last fucking 800 Olympics. You will not win this one. So they're figuring out ways to cheat already. And if you do not know, the village, the Olympic village is contaminated. Everybody at that bitch is getting COVID. So you want to stay away from there. So the Gabby, what's her name? Simone Biles and them, they're not staying there. They're staying at a separate hotel. But the COVID is over there. So we got a Louisville woman who dies in jail in custody, y'all. So this is a really sad story in a sense because she's 23 years old. I saw a picture of her. If you looked in her face, you could tell she lived a hard life and had a lot of things going on. But she was in jail for stealing $3,000 of worth of merchandise from a Ralph Lauren store at an outlet mall, right? Then she led police on a car chase. And she called every day telling her mother to get her out of there because they were going to kill her. Mama, they're going to kill me in here. They're going to kill me in here. And she would say, get me out of here. And if anything's happened to me, just know that they did it. And she leaves behind her 10-year-old daughter. And unfortunately, her life, because, I don't get me wrong, the police, whatever happened there is out of dead wrong. But my point is, you have to value your own life. You got to understand that if you fall into the hands of the wrong people, you go to prison. These people will kill you. How many times has this happened to our people? This is common. This is no shocker. This is what it is. This is how they do. So, in the end, it's like your life, the value of your life came down to $3,000 worth of Ralph Lauren bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And you leave behind a 10-year-old daughter when in reality your life and your freedom is priceless. So you have to place value on your own life. It's just sad when you can't find yourself. And I could see how easily that can happen. It's easily to be broken. You know what I mean? But I feel bad for her mother and them because, yes, she kept calling her mother and them, but maybe they didn't have the money. Or maybe mom and them was like, let me let her sit her ass here and learn a lesson because I'm tired of you getting in trouble. Because again, it comes back. She leaves behind a 10-year-old daughter, right? So this is another child whose mother is not there to take care of them. The children are affected because they don't have their parents. They don't have their mothers. They don't have their fathers. We wonder why the kids out here off the chain. Where are their parents? Like, we are a lost, struggling society. It's like two groups of people. You know what I'm saying? You got either you are Instagram famous or you in the struggle in that age group. It's a rough place to be because in this age group, but now they can get money. Like Wendy's pays $15 an hour. So there's no reason, that people are not out working. And I believe that even after COVID, if you had a felony and shit like that, they are overlooking a lot of that stuff. They are so desperate out there. They don't give a damn. I'm telling you. People have been closing restaurants because they cannot get workers. Now, I'm confused why there are no workers. Where people are, all these people still on unemployment? Can't be. But I'm going to tell you now, that shit is going to be over in a few weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, y'all got. All right. And if you're on unemployment, now's the time to get a job because the rates are double, higher. But once everybody become desperate again, those pay rates are dropping back down. Your asses are gonna be sorry. So get out there now while it's $15 an hour and they're desperate. They don't give a shit about your background. They don't care about your work history. Do you want a job and will you show up? Okay. Bring your ID. All right. So get a job. If you want to change your life, if you out here in a motherfucking struggle right now and you feel like things are bad for me, because I sit and I listen to people who say shit like, you know what? I don't have this. I don't have that. Oh my God, how I'm going to do this? How I'm going to do that? All you need is a fucking job. You can do anything if you have income. If you don't work, though, how do you expect to eat? And you can't be stealing shit. One of my friends believes that because he's not stealing from a personal person and he's stealing from a retail store, that it's not really stealing. Like, that's some bullshit. Stealing is stealing. All right. And y'all understand this. Any motherfucker who lie all the time will steal. Trust that. All right. Lying, stealing, killing, all that shit goes hand in hand. All right. In New York City, we got a man found dead in the hallway with "I touch little girls" written on his chest. It will be interesting when we find out who did that, and they will find out who did it. Mm-hmm. So they said every single person in Maryland who died of COVID-19 in June was unvaccinated. The pattern applies to other states too. Like I said, wash your ass, drink water, wear your mask, stay away from people. You should be all right if you don't want to get vaccinated. There's a man who was sentenced and he was found dead in his prison cell, y'all. But tell me why. You wonder what make people snap. So this family went on a cruise. I'm talking the husband, the wife, the kids, the wife's brother, the father, the whole family, right? So something went left. They in the room arguing. The wife tells the husband, I want a divorce. She tells him to get off at the next port, motherfucker, and get back the best way you can. I want nothing else to do with you. The two daughters are in the cruise in the room with them, and he tells them to leave. So they got to join in rooms. So he beats this woman to death. And the girls was banging on the door and he wouldn't let them in. So they went out on the balcony and they said that they could see him straddled over the mother, just punching her and punching her and punching her. And I guess one of them went and got the uncle. And so they said when the uncle and them bust the door down, this motherfucker was about to toss the mother over the balcony. Like, what? I mean, just crazy. But they found his bitch ass in the cell dead. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Dating, getting a man and all that shit is dangerous. It really is, because people be pretending they normal like a motherfucker and they really not. They really are not. Shootings are on the rise. What else they got? Did you all see this video I posted on my community board? It was a girl 15 years ago, 15 years old. The video was from last year. But this 15-year-old girl in Brooklyn was robbed by 18 boys, y'all. Kicked, beat, stomped on the ground. One boy even walked away with her sneakers in his hand. And y'all want to talk about black girl magic. That's motherfucking black girl tragic at the hands of who? Young black men who are never being addressed. Never being addressed. It's unfortunate, but they're never fucking being addressed. Nobody speaks to them. People are afraid. There's just no guidance there for these young men. But why would a group of 18-year-old boys, I mean, go to my community board and scroll down. I'm telling you, it was 18 boys kicking and beating this girl in the daytime. Right. Florida woman arrested after her two-year-old dies in hot car. So I read this article, and the woman was supposed to give this little girl a ride to daycare, and she went to her house for something and forgot about the little girl. Yep, forgot about the little girl. How unfortunate that this is why, I don't even really like my kids riding with other people. Like, there's an event, I will drive my kids there and I will pick my damn kids up, because I don't want that responsibility on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are times when you have no other choice and you pray to God, but for the most part, I drive my kids where they need to be. Like, I just don't do it. 40 children have gone missing near Poughkeepsie, New York in 2021. Where are the children? Where have they gone? Are they all DCF custody children? Because that happens a lot too. And again, in that situation, we have to start asking, where are the parents? Where are the mothers? Where are the fathers? People are getting passes. People are having children and literally giving them away and never fucking looking back. So another man beat a woman to death with rocks in the wood after an argument over money, allegedly. So this young white woman was found in New York City, y'all, beat to death. She was 38 and the dude was 27. So I would love to know, like, did they really know each other? Because there's video of them walking down an alley. But I will say this also, New York City's fucking dangerous. Be careful. Now, it's sad because we are at a time, like, we wanted to go hang out. Now, my other friend, she went down there, but she said she went early in the morning and it was okay. My 2-year-old grandson was killed because his babysitter backed over him this past month. I'm so sorry to hear that. She's a power forward. My prayers are with you and your family. Oh my God. That is so tragic. Oh God. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I was just telling my son too. I was like, you know what? When you get on my fucking nerves in the morning and we have words, that's unfortunate, because I could have a car accident and something could happen to me or something could happen to you. You got to cherish every moment. She's a power forward. Was this woman charged with like reckless behavior or something? I mean, did you sue this bitch in civil court? Did she own property? If she owned property, I hope you sued her. Hell, even if she didn't, she would have to pay me out her check every week. I'm sorry. Just for a little while, just for damages. Oh my God, your poor children. Sad, very sad. That's very new, very raw. Very raw. That's what I'm saying. You don't know. And it's terrifying. Like, even to have kids now, you know what I mean? Daycare costs so much. You priced out. And then you have babysitters. And I mean, you read all the time about just shit going left and people being irresponsible and negligent. And my biggest fear with a babysitter, what? No charges at all. So sorry. But that, no, there were no charges on paper, but there will be charges. Listen, sue her ass. Sue her in civil court. Fuck that. There should be, she should have offered something. Was she, I mean, what is her status? Like, where is she mentally? How does she feel about this? And did you know her long? Because that's terrible. Like, I couldn't sleep at night if I was her. She didn't know. Oh, God. I'm going to tell y'all something too, though, but a similar situation happened to this family at my church. But it was the grandfather ran over the grandson in the driveway. And yeah, people be drinking and shit too. Does this lady drink? What up, Deanna Boo? How you doing? It was his aunt. Oh my God. I honestly don't think I would give a fuck if it was his aunt. I'm gonna tell you right now. Because you have to be held accountable. She should want to be held accountable so the universe doesn't hold her accountable for the rest of her life. Especially if it was due to negligence. And then it was negligent. Why didn't you know that little baby was in the driveway? Especially if you're babysitting. How do you not see a baby there? Why isn't this baby secured? I mean, I don't even back up when my neighbors got pit bulls and shit like that. I don't back up when their dogs are in the driveway. Like, when I pull through, I stop. Mm-mm-mm. I'm good, y'all. Since I put my foot in that lady's ass at work, she been behaving, but she might be up to something else. I don't know, but she's been very nice and kind. I think HR probably contacted her and told her that I was on her ass to fall back. So it was a good day at work today. Mm-hmm. Yup. She's my daughter-in-law's aunt. She's a school bus driver. Oh my God. How old is she? How old is this woman? Like, what's her mental status? How old is she, and does she abuse substances? Oh my God. She kills him in front of his brothers and sisters. This is so deep because those children are scarred too. This is my aunt. I have to love her and forgive her. But from here on out, I have to remember this tragic moment that it was her fault. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. She 54. Does she drink? What's going on? Why didn't she know? Well, she's 54. She should know better. Shit, I'm angry too. Oh my God, I want to cry so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's your nightmare right there. So sorry. How is your son holding up? It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. When you have other people, children in your care, you really got to be on some other shit. And when you become a parent, I mean, having a child and taking care of a child properly is so real that when you have a child, you never sleep the same again. You don't. You fucking worried about them sleeping all night, especially like 2 years old. You checking on this baby all night to make sure they okay, they still breathing, everything's okay, they still in their bed. And then to have them snatched away like that. Oh my God. Well, we pray for you. We wish you well. I mean, like I said, honestly, I don't know. I would have to sue this heifer for real. If she had, I would have to. It would just, I mean, is she apologetic? Is she sorry? Like, I mean, because I know she's in shock too, but Everyone is affected. Everybody is affected. Everybody's affected. Listen, barely his YouTube articles are Ashton. Okay, I'm gonna look him up. Ashton Cooksey. Ashton Cooksey. You can look him up. It's disgusting. It's really unfortunate. Very sad. But I need you to go to counseling. You need to talk about it. All of y'all. I really hope those children are in counseling. Um, that's painful. That's a weight that everybody's gonna carry for the rest of their life. It's never gonna go away. You're never gonna forget about it. It will affect you, some in negative ways, some in positive. Yeah, she's sorry because she was on the phone. Oh my God. She was on the phone and never looked back. I'm speechless. I'm so sorry for you and your family and those children. I would sue that bitch. Like I said, if she owns anything, sue her. Sue her in civil court. She shouldn't get away with that. That's what we don't, as black people, we don't understand that. You don't have to let people get away with shit. You can hold them accountable in other ways. I wouldn't give a fuck if I had to give, if you had to put $40 out of your check every week and it went into account for those other children, then that's what it would be. But bitch, you're not going to get away with that. Absolutely not. And you were on the phone. These bitches gave me a ticket for being on the phone, getting off the fucking highway one day. I was looking at the time. Okay. And you mean to tell me this bitch killed a baby and she didn't get charged with anything? What? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But what I do know is that, like I said, the universe does not let anybody go free. And that's just what it is. But no, I honestly think I would need some monetary compensation because I would need to know for a fact, bitch, that you need to work and you need to contribute to the memory at Six Flags here in Georgia. Why wasn't the baby in the car? I'm so confused. Was she not driving the baby? She was the babysitter, so the babies was riding with her. Why aren't they strapped into the car when you pull off? What were the parents with her, or did she take them out on an outing on her own? Cause see, that's what I was talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't like to do that. I don't really send my kids. I really shit be happening, and I don't really like to take other people's kids cause shit be happening. That's completely fucking reckless, unnecessary. Oh my God. Mm-mm. Terrible. Like I said, my prayers are definitely with you. Just her, and then she. So again, why the kids wasn't in the car? How the fuck are you running over kids? You're at Six Flags. If you're in the car moving the car, then they should be in the car. Huh? She probably was drunk. Did they do a toxicology on her ass immediately? Lord have mercy. I probably would have ripped that lady's fucking scalp off her head. I'm telling you right now. Yeah. 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 But I mean, it's just coming from the place that I come from and seeing what I've seen. Honestly, I don't believe children should be out with anybody but their damn parents or their grandparents. I'm talking somebody who's right. This motherfucker ain't gonna do nothing to your children. Somebody gonna watch them. Kids ages 10, 5, 3, and he was 2. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Did she not have her own kids? Because I'm just confused to why she wasn't really watching them. She forgot about it. So everybody was in the car but him. Yeah. It happens. It happens. It happens. It happens. Like I have an auntie. She don't have no kids. I would never. I would never ask her to drop off a baby and pick a baby up because she would forget. I could see her forgetting. My aunt would forget her damn purse somewhere in a minute. You know what I'm saying? She'll be like, girl, did I leave my purse on? Where my keys at? She lose shit as it is. So I would never be like, oh, drop this baby off because the likelihood of that baby making it to its destination is not pretty, is not good unless it cries. If the baby go to sleep, my aunt will forget about it. She's not going to look back and be like, oh, because people don't think like you. People don't love your kids like you do. That's why it's just so hard. I'm telling you, like, it's like you overprotective of children, and this is why. Like, there's somebody who's gonna hear what we're saying right now, and they're gonna be like, you know what? I'm not letting my kids go out no more with these people. Because people will be like, oh, let me take your kids up, let me pick your kids up and take them to the store. No, I don't play that shit. Never have, never will, and I don't recommend it. Mm-mm. And not only for that, just for other reasons. You don't know who this person is going to be around. Everybody who you trust is not trustworthy. Okay. Some of y'all trust children with people who just are not fucking together in the head. And people get offended and then they make you feel bad. So in your second mind, you'll be like, oh, well, I don't want to be like that. I don't want them to think. Remember what I told y'all earlier. Fuck that, facts over feelings always. So if you say you want to say no, say it. All right? They feelings hurt. Oh, you acting funny. You don't want me around your kids? Bitch, take it how you want to take it. You know how you live your life. I don't give a shit. And I had to tell one of my friends that the other day, the one who be wilding out. I said, listen. He was like, oh, people act like they don't want their kids around me. Motherfucker, do you hear the things that you do? I mean, I know people who don't want adults around your ass, let around children. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to question people. I see the shade in everybody. I just look beyond. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand that, unfortunately, people are not responsible. Mm-mm. People are just, and sometimes, like I said, it probably was an accident for her. Of course, she didn't mean it, but damn. Zam. I wonder if she in therapy. Is she struggling now? Because I know mentally I'll be a hot mess. That's a lot. All right, so we got another dude. Man accused of pouring gas on girlfriend, setting her on fire during an argument. I mean, how do you know if a dude is crazy? Really? Is it? I mean, I'm sure there are signs. Do we think that the shit is flattering and cute and we're overlooking it? Like, what's going on? What makes you stay with someone who would do something like that? You know what I mean? This mofo didn't just come up with that at that moment. And I mean, what's wrong with men who can't be broken up with? Y'all do know that when you date someone, they don't have to stay with you forever, right? They can move on. Mm-hmm. Y'all seen Hassan Campbell getting dragged all over the YouTube streets? Oh my God. Everybody and a mama done dragged Hassan Campbell this week. Kwame Brown done dragged Hassan. Styles P dragged Hassan. Some other dude dragged Hassan today, but he's from New York. Hassan, it sounds like if he see Hassan, he might pluck him upside his head. Now, see, Hassan was, some say in a relationship with Bambaataa. Some say he was molested by Africa Bambaataa of the Zulu Nation. There are two sides to the story. My only issue is that Hassan doesn't speak like a victim the way he talks about rape. I heard him tell somebody that he would sleep with their child. He would fuck their 12-year-old son. And I mean, I don't know about y'all, but no matter how hard you're beefing with someone, never is that appropriate. Okay. That's some bullshit to be saying. Oh, did y'all see Meg Thee Stallion on what you call it? Sports Illustrated? Now, they had said that Meg was a dude before, right? I'm not saying that she a dude or not, but I want to know what's wrong with her face. Do y'all notice her face has no range? Tyra Banks would be so fucking disappointed in that cover. Meg's face, Meg looks like a deer caught in headlights. Her mouth is open. It's not a good look for her. So go check out Meg's cover and let me know what y'all think. I'm sure you're going to feel the same way because I kept looking at it and I said, in order for them to have chosen that photo, every photo that Meg took must have been horrible because that picture is bad in the face. I mean, her body is going to be what it is because it's plastic any motherfucking way. So, of course, it's going to be sitting up perky and pretty and looking perfect. Naomi Osaka looked beautiful on her cover. But Meg's face was not right, y'all. I don't know. That face is screaming something else. Okay. Like I said, her mouth was open. She kind of looked like a deer in headlights. It was a lot going on. Y'all go look, see it for yourself. Let me know what you think. Does anybody have the hookup down to the IRS, and can y'all call down there and find out where the fuck my check is? Huh? Thank you. I want to know. I would like to know. Where's my damn money? How dare these bitches be getting up on the news celebrating, sending out fucking stimulus checks when you still owe people income tax checks? How does that work? They're not even mentioning income tax checks. And I really believe that this has to do with this PPP loan bullshit, the fraud that they had going on over there. But that's not fair to people who want their damn money, because I want my money. Okay? I have things to do. And it's my damn money, so I should have it. It's going on August. I should have my money back. But you know what? Next year, I will file my shit like everybody else do on January 31st. We ain't gonna have this bullshit happen again ever. You live and you learn, people. You live and you learn. So did y'all know billionaire Richard Branson reaches space in his own spaceship? You know, but yet there's just so many poor people in the world. Go figure. I mean, I know they do food drives here and there, but this shit is unfair. It just is unbalanced. Because they block you out of the markets. They don't allow you to get anything going for yourself. They say you poor, you're undeserving, but the market is shut down. So how do we get on? Where will our money come from? Let's get real. All right, who else we got? Yeah, we got another two victims killed, two women. And you know what's unfortunate about the two women that were killed in this incident? I don't think people cared because on the picture, they're best friends. So the picture, someone looking at that might think they were lesbian lovers. And people are evil and mean and be like, oh, they deserve it. Nobody deserves that. But one girl had broke up with her boyfriend and she was sitting in a car with her friend. And he came and shot and killed both of them. Again, black girl tragic. Can't break up with a motherfucker without him wanting to kill you. Where's the joy in that? Like I said, we can't keep letting them run that bullshit. Black women have it so easy. No, we don't. No, we don't. And we suffer most at the hands of our brothers. So somebody needs to address that shit. For real. So we can do better. So we can grow as a people. So children can learn. And like I said, I understand about Kwame talking about coding and all of that. But respect needs to be addressed. Drug addiction needs to be addressed. Pill popping needs to be addressed. Because none of these children are going to do any of that if they all fucked up on drugs and getting high. And that's what it comes down to at this point. We can't ignore what's in our face. And okay, sunflowers and birds help expose our evil government, the Illuminati. I have 2 million. See, people crazy on this YouTube. All right, well, I'm about to get off of here. I just came on real quick to rap with y'all. But yeah, we need to do better with our children and really give a fuck about them and what's going on. And be honest with ourselves about what's going on. Drug addiction is plaguing our community. Our children are dying. Our children are killing other children. And it is what it is. I don't know about y'all, but I've been talking to people who live in New York and other places, and they're afraid to go outside. And that's very unfortunate. Like, you work all day and you can't go take a walk because you don't know if at random somebody is going to hit you in the back of the head and just take you out. So, yeah, we have to do better. I mean, to be afraid to go to Times Square is crazy. That's crazy. Unheard of. Never in my lifetime. People said that it was Miss Doreen said it was bad like that in the 70s. But never in my lifetime has it been like that. But now, no, can't go to Times Square. Daytime, nighttime, it doesn't matter. And honestly, I'm afraid to drive through that bitch because you don't know what's gonna happen. So we shall see. I should stay on this bitch because I'm bored. It's okay that it's only one person here. I appreciate you. I celebrate you. Thank you, viewer number two. I was just about to get off, but I said, fuck it, I might as well stay on. I don't care. I don't need a room full of people. I prefer it just to be me and you. How you doing? What y'all did today? Huh? What y'all got going on? Y'all should drop down out the bushes. Don't be afraid. Nobody's here but us. Nobody is here but us. Okay. So what has been going on the YouTube streets? Have you guys been out there? What have I seen? Really not. Y'all know what's crazy? I've been seeing people on here talking about cars and buying cars and stuff. And hey boo, I'm glad you stayed power for it, baby. Yeah, I've been seeing people on here talking about buying cars and you got this on credit and you did this at CarMax. I just would like to say on behalf of the people that it's all nigger shit. It's all nigger shit. Okay, let's keep it 100. It's nigger shit because I got two people who work, they sell cars and shit. Y'all know that motherfuckers go in a car dealership and buy 3, 4 cars cash, like pay for them outright. People have money like that. It's sad to see black people on here talking about nonsense all the damn time that doesn't really matter. Talking about credit when you're all broke. In the grand scheme of things, y'all broke. Y'all heard me just say that motherfucking Richard Branson just went to the goddamn moon, and you bitches is talking about getting the goddamn car on credit. What's wrong with this picture? That shit don't make sense. Make it add up. Add it up, y'all. Y'all talking about, oh, they got a car on credit. Oh, they got their car on CarMax. And the motherfucker just took a whole goddamn spaceship that he built to the moon, to space and came back. You got to expand your horizons. This is basic shit. Getting a car is basic shit. Having somewhere to live is basic shit. Like, we're doing basic shit. It is what it is. There's nothing special about it. It's like when motherfuckers be like, oh, please, I take care of my kids. Bitch, that's what you're supposed to do. People don't congratulate you for that. Like, I can't believe all the discussions that are being had over motherfucking cars. I mean, it's just a lack of content when we have so many other struggles, issues, and situations going on, right? I mean, it's crazy. I could give a fuck about what somebody else is driving, bitch. All right. And then you got people on here, they say got other people paying for their cars and all of this and that. How you get it is how you got to keep it. So good luck with that. If somebody else is paying your fucking car note for you, that has to continue on, or you're gonna go down quick. You won't have that bitch long, depending on other people. But that was going on. Something else I saw that was going on the YouTube streets. Let me go to my YouTube page. What did I see? Some of this shit is just so boring. I can't even. I just can't. I won't. I say fuck it. Okay. Our minds are bigger than that. All right. We got better shit to do. Some of this shit is just adolescent. Period. Yo, do y'all be going over to Clyde Diva? I know she's a guilty pleasure for many. Okay. She be talking all dry and slow and shit. But I went over there the other day. Let's see what the hell she was talking about. She's a victim too. It's a lot of motherfucking victims on here. But somebody put up a video. My thing is like even with Toxic Diamond. Y'all see what's going on with Toxic Diamond? And apparently she got arrested because she was helping her daughter. Some girls tried to jump her daughter. I mean, I be having questions, right? Like Deanna, WGQs, we got questions. Now, my first question when I heard the situation about you getting into a fight with some girls who was trying to jump your daughter was, A, didn't y'all just move to this place that y'all live at, right? B, what is this beef over? C, did you try to stop this shit before it popped off? Because these are little girls. Like, you cannot fight little girls like you would an adult woman, period. Even if they got it coming. See, people ain't told y'all how to walk the fuck away. I'm not trying to get jumped. I'm just not. If I can help it, I'm not. It's best to know that if you get jumped, you grab hold of one bitch and you wear her ass out, okay? But that's no fun. That's not what you want. But as an older woman, going to jail, she already got DCF cases and shit. So, yeah, that's wild. And now she's beefing with some other people. It's just never ending. And then you gotta wonder, some of this shit that people put on here, you want to have beef about it. You must. Because why the fuck are you putting it on here? Like, every move you make, we don't need to know. Every time your child does something, we don't even need to know. Like, why do we even know your daughter on that level? It's just it's so much. But and then she's had a few fights on here. Her daughter's in DCF custody. I heard her say that, she can't get her back until she get out of the environment that she's living in or whatever. But again, that's too much information for the YouTube streets, I guess. Some motherfucker said I look trans. And let me just write back real quick. So does your mama, bitch. Okay. So and he must be if he mad about it. So does your mama, bitch. Okay, fuck you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Young black men. Now, he responds to this in a negative way. Like, I'm not allowed to have an opinion. Okay? Uh-huh. That's why I can't stand. I'm telling you, these young black bitches. They young black bitch niggas. No respect. A woman, nigga, I'm not even speaking to you. Why are you addressing me? I wasn't talking to you. If you didn't like what I said, you could have kept it moving. See, here's my thing. I don't have a problem with you disagreeing with me and having a valid point, okay? But if you're just coming at me to call me a name, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, stand on something. Say some shit that makes sense. Have a reason. Just because you don't like the way I look, I don't know you, bitch, and I don't want to because you obviously stupid. Stupid. A lot of people on here are. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of slow-mos on this bitch. Please believe it. And they're men. They come from that manosphere. Like I said, they're more concerned about how much a woman weighs. A woman has hit a wall. A woman, oh, she's low value. Oh, this is a high value black man. This is what he demands. They sound so fucking dumb when they're not addressing their youth. They're not addressing young black men, period. They're not addressing fucking physical and verbal abuse. They're promoting that shit. And then you want to talk about how the women, oh, the black woman is wrong, the black. This would help. If black men stop pointing the fingers at black women, then how about we stop pointing the fingers at each other and we start holding motherfucking hands? We could get some shit done. We could really accomplish some things if we started holding hands and stop blaming each other for everything. Because it is what it is. The cycle, you hear them still saying that shit about, oh, the men left, women kicked men out so they could have housing apartments. But meanwhile, women been holding shit down, owning houses, buying shit, having the jobs all this time. So what are you talking about? Like, y'all sound crazy. They sound fucking crazy. Power for it. When you listen to it, it's like, and none of it makes sense. Like, they're like, the black woman kicked the black man out, but why didn't the black man stay? The black man went across town and had other children in another project. So how the fuck, what are you talking about? They don't ever talk about that. Like I said, all the domestic violence situations, they never talk about that. They keep saying how all these black women keep having all these babies by all these different guys, but you're not talking about how these guys are having babies with these women who already have children. You're signing up for that shit because you just want to feel some wet, period. So don't be mad because the motherfucker get caught up because he chose to. You blame the women for everything. I'm telling you, everything is a woman's fault. I don't give a shit what it is. Woman's fault, woman's fault, woman's fault. A woman cannot have children by herself. But you get on this YouTube, you would think that we have so much power and we have the ability to make these men do things that they would never think of on their own. This shit is crazy. It's like, on one end, we're ruining their lives, but then on the other end, we're just so not good enough for them. But yet, when they get with the other ones, they don't really fuck with them on that level either. So it's about person who you are, but these men just refuse to look at their damn selves. Ever. Hey y'all, where T.I. and Tiny at? What happened to T.I. and Tiny? They disappeared. Y'all, that was another couple. Y'all know I never liked T.I. ass. Well, I don't want to say I disliked him, but I found him annoying and it used to make me mad how black people uplift him and put him on a pedestal. We find a way to hand clap negativity all the fucking time. Mm-hmm. Y'all seen Steven Jackson playing himself? If Steven Jackson got problems, he said he's a Muslim, but he says all these derogatory things. Now I'm looking at him. There's a picture of him with a bottle of Ciroc turned up to his face. Maybe that's why he's always talking crazy. Because I was wondering that about Hassan Campbell too. I'm like, is Hassan on cocaine or motherfucking steroids? Because you just be talking crazy and aggressive. And sometimes people be on other stimulants. And that's why they just saying all kind of shit that makes no sense or that they regret saying. And then sometimes they don't even regret saying it. I guess they just keep on with the ego and the drugs or whatever and keep the shit moving and just remain crazy. Because at no point do some of these people watch these damn videos back. And we know a lot of them are crazy as fuck and high. And so they don't watch the videos back. So they don't remember what they said. You watch some of these content creators, they be like, I ain't never said that. And you be like, yes, you did, bitch. I heard you. Yes, you did. Liar. I know I'm not the only person who be screaming at the damn phone sometimes when you listening to these lying bitches. I didn't say that. I would never do that. This never happened. Liar. Yes, it did. You lying bitch. I heard you. So people just be on bullshit. I don't know if they high, they drunk, they don't care, they just want to lie. I don't know. But I told you, all liars steal. Remember that, all right? Are y'all petty bitches? Okay, so I'm a Virgo, right? Thing about me is I had to stop accusing people of stealing shit from me because stuff will go missing. But now, don't get me wrong, people do fucking steal. I don't trust people. But I'm like petty. Like if I got like, say if I have a candy bar, right, and you sneak and eat my shit without my permission, I feel like you fucking stole from me. Uh-huh. Thievery is real with me. Maybe I go a little too hard, but do you feel that way? Or you're like petty with people? Like, don't touch shit that belong to me because if you do, I feel like you a damn thief. Uh-huh. Some of y'all got to remember that when y'all touching other people's property, some people may view you as a thief. When you take things that don't fucking belong to you without people's permission, or sometimes you may ask somebody for something and they tell you no, and then you take it anyway, I want you to know that that is stealing. Okay? 100% fucking stealing. Yup. And I hate when people do that shit to me. It happens on the reg. On the reg. So what else do we have going on in the United States of America? Oh, Miss Conspiracy Theory, Miss Pizarro is having a hairdo challenge, y'all. Y'all wants to get over there. You know, hair is the thing, all right? It'll be interesting to see what some people come up with. Hopefully some people take some suggestions too. Y'all. I like to see more natural looking hair. And actually, I'm telling y'all, the younger women, I know y'all hate to hear me say this shit, but those wigs are aging, you guys. Y'all look old. I'm telling you, I can't stand those fucking wigs. Oh my God. Trust me, I have a daughter in y'all age group, so I can't stand the wigs. All right. When I see her in her natural hair, I'll be so happy. I'm like, oh, you look so beautiful. Fucking wigs, man. You got the wigs, you got the lashes, you got the makeup, you got all this fucking big purses, you got all this stuff going on, guys. And y'all are so pretty, but we can't tell. And it's, you know what else is crazy about the wig wearing? The wig wearing reminds me of the black hoodie wearing. Do y'all remember when people wear black hoodies all the time? Because everybody looked the same. So when everybody got on the wigs and them eyelashes, pretty much everybody's looking the same. Mm-hmm. Think about it. Because if y'all think about the plastic surgery that some of these people got, a lot of them celebrities have the same face. Tamar, Kim Kardashian, Lala, Larsa Pippen. Hell, every time I see Larsa Pippen, I think that's damn Kim Kardashian. All got the same face. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a trend that people follow. So you want to be different. Dare to be different. Don't be a follower. It's okay to not look like everybody else. And be like everybody else and do what everybody else is doing. Because I'm telling y'all, some of these motherfuckers are looking old. It just is what it is. And y'all are pretty. You don't need all of that. Like next time y'all are out, seriously, just take notice of how many young girls look the same. Like have that same MO going on. You know, the half shirt, the tight jeans or whatever, the wig, the lashes, the makeup, and how many of them actually look the same. And then do the same inventory with the young boys of today. It's like motherfuckers are in cults. Everybody looks the same. I've never been like that. Like, I just haven't been. Like, I always wear what I wanted to wear and do what I want to do and be me. And yes, people will label you a weirdo, but in reality, they're the fucking weirdos because you're following. You're a Stepford wife, bitch. I have independence. Okay. Yes. Don't be clicking up with bitches. That type of shit goes out of style fast. What else we got going on the YouTube streets? I saw some funny titles yesterday. Hilarious. Even if I didn't watch the video, the titles alone cracked me the hell up. So are y'all into the beef and the drama? Like, are y'all not sick of this shit yet, or y'all still some of y'all still watch? I mean, they need a new storyline. There needs to be a new plot line. You know what else is hilarious? All the people who be calling people ugly and they all motherfucking ugly. Okay. When everybody's a hot mess and y'all calling other people a hot mess, it just doesn't have the same fucking sting. Like some of these people really need to sit down. Just have a seat. Be quiet. And you know what else too? When you need blessings in your life, I don't think some of these people understand that. Like when you need favor, you know, your children need favor. There are just some things you shouldn't be out here doing and saying. Like you need to sit down and shut the fuck up and understand that this is why you're stagnant in your struggle. Some of you motherfuckers have never grown in life because you do foul shit. You say foul things, and you get it back. Like you block your blessings. Something that you would have got, you're not gonna get it because you do fuck shit. You know. You think people don't know, they know, or you refuse to check yourself for who you really are, but you got time for every fucking body else. You got to be counting your own blessings instead of popping shit about people. I mean, seriously, like you know, I know about kidney failure and kidney disease, and I don't even understand why somebody in that situation would argue with anyone. I just don't. Like, you need to be preserving your life. And the other thing, too, sometimes God will put things in your way to help you open your eyes. You know what I'm saying? To help you see things differently and live a different way. You know? That's how come sometimes people will come down with something and they supposed to die, they don't. You know what I'm saying? Because it was put there for you to change your direction, do other shits. But when you being messy as fuck all the time, like, what do you think's gonna happen for you? You know? Nothing. And if nothing has been happening for you for the past 10 years or so, or plus, or 20 or 30 years, you really need to check your fucking self. And that's a fact. Like if you look around you and nothing has changed in many, many years, you know what I'm saying? You gotta really ask yourself why. What's going on? Or am I holding myself back? Are other people holding me back? Do I not have a job? You know what I'm saying? Am I fucking with the wrong people? Because that's the other thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to surround yourself with people who do more than you do, so you'll be on the come up. You know what I mean? You'll want to have equal, or you'll strive to do more. But if you hanging out with a bunch of motherfuckers who don't work, it's likely that you're gonna get caught up too. That's what happens to a lot of people. And the sad part is that the people who fall from grace, because what it is when you have more than the people around you, they flock to you, right? But they want to tear you down in the process. So they'll wait till they've stripped you of everything and you have nothing. And then they leave you for dead. It's like you did all of that being with these people who had nothing for nothing just to end up like them. And it's unfortunate that people don't even see this shit coming. Like you lose everything fucking with people who have nothing because they're going to see to it that you don't have anything. They don't value shit and neither will you. Because if you value yourself or your belongings and things like that, certain people you wouldn't allow around you, certain things you wouldn't do. But you got to know when you spiraling the fuck out of control and when you've had no growth. Like some things have had to change about you in the last 20 years. Like take inventory of yourself in your life. Like even have you grown as a person? Have you grown financially? Like you don't have to be rich and shit, but do you spend your money more wisely? Like, are you still partying like you were partying when you were 22 and you're 37? And that shit happens. But we don't address those type of things. But that's not a good situation. It's not a good look. As an adult, you have to be doing adult things. And everybody's not doing that. And we get stuck. Because if you're hanging out with other people who are not doing shit either, it's very easy. And see, sometimes what we do, when you have a little more than others, you hang out with them people because, in a sense, it's like you on a pedestal, kind of. You better than they are. You know what I mean? And that's how you end up fucking falling on your face, too. Mm-hmm. Because the reality is you're just like them. Because if you wasn't, you wouldn't have your ass around there. Growth needs to happen. Yep. I don't care if it's just one person. I know it's somebody out here that needs to hear this. Growth needs to happen. Growth can only come from within. Only you have the power to change you. You mad at everything your mama and your grandmama and them said. They don't know. They don't know your struggle. They do know your struggle. You think they being mean to you? They don't want to help you. They don't want to help you because they need you to stand up and do better for your goddamn self. They sick of you. Okay? They tired of you. This has been going on and on and on. You have a pattern of not doing shit, and they want you to stop it. Okay? They need you to do better. See, and some of y'all think y'all people gonna live forever. Some of y'all stay with motherfuckers and y'all feel like, oh, I'm always gonna have a place there. And no, you gotta stand on your own because nothing is forever. Surprises happen. That's why you gotta stand on your own 2 feet. But some of y'all are motherfucking annoying and people is tired of y'all and y'all don't know why. And then y'all have the nerve to have an attitude. You know. You don't know why people don't want to help you. They don't want to help you because they sick of you. Right? They're tired of you. Then some of y'all are rude. You want to talk shit to people and then you want to come back and ask them for favors. Ain't nobody got time for you or your bullshit. Right. Then some of y'all think that people are entitled and obligated and they must help you. No, they don't have to. Just because they're your parents, they don't have to. In some situations, they should, but they don't have to. So you can't really be mad at them. You know, maybe they have their reasons. Maybe they don't. Maybe they just fucked up, but it's not their obligation once you're an adult. So some of us just really need to start working and focusing on ourselves and not other people in our own growth processes. Like I said, take inventory of your own life. Look around you. Like, have you made changes? Have you grown? Look within you. All right. Are you still on the same bullshit you was on when you was 12? Because a lot of people are. It's just a fact. A lot of people was on that immature 8th grade bullshit. And the thing about it, you could change overnight. You could decide tomorrow, I'm gonna stop being a jackass. I'm gonna stop being rude. I'm gonna stop all that bullshit. Yep. Because some of y'all look for trouble. Y'all pray for rain. And then when the motherfucking hurricanes show up, you don't know why. Well, why did this happen? They should care. Nobody gives a fuck. Okay? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I know it's sad. I know it ain't right, but nobody gives a fuck. And then some of y'all just give a fuck about the wrong things. Like I said, counting other people money, worrying about somebody's fucking car. Are you kidding me? I mean, seriously. Like I said, people are going out paying cash for motherfucking phantoms and shit like that. What are you talking about? Uh-huh. Shit, I was at the car dealership one day. This Greek family came in there. Them people had $11,000 cash. She said, what can we buy with this? That's it. For her daughter. They had an accident. So we had all our restaurant tips, I guess, 11 G's. All right. So I don't know. Do you want people to be envious over bullshit? I don't know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people will surround themselves with people who have less than them or who they deem less fortunate just so they can shine like stars. Because if you go out there against some real ballers, you're a fucking joke. Like, you really talking about a fucking car, bitch? That's a joke. It's a joke. It sounds crazy coming from grown people. But it just makes us look good, look bad too, as black people, as black grown people. Like, this is what y'all really talking about? This is the beef for the week? Somebody else's credit report and credit score? Oh my God. Oh my God. What is wrong with us? Jesus. I don't know. Something better got to come along. Something. I don't even know if it's possible because the last few storylines I don't know. Maybe people need to collaborate a little better. I don't know. And then you wonder, is some of this shit real? Some people are making this stuff up. Huh? How do y'all follow? I don't know. I can't do it. Some of the people I just can't. But some of this shit is funny. Like I said, I appreciate all channels who do clips and break shit down because ain't nobody got time to be watching 5 hours of a live. All right, just get to the beef. Jay Wilson and Jay Dunn fell out too. I have to go over there. I haven't been over there in a few days. Last I saw, Jay Wilson said that he feels like Jay Dunn is stalking him or whatever. Um, you know what annoys me most with these motherfuckers is you will see people do shit to other people, and then these bitches will act like they don't know what's going on. Like you now want to get up and talk about, oh, I feel like such and such. No, shut the fuck up. No, you don't. You saw what was going on. You know what time it is. We all do. But nobody tells certain people the truth, you know? So people get by, people co-sign, people don't understand, people engage in fuck shits. But then you want to get mad. But Jay Dunn made a valid point. She said, so you can call me all kind of names, but I can't call homegirl names. True. But again, you know how they work and operate around here. So that's what it is. But at the end of the day, you got to respect people's platform. So if they don't want you on there, then they don't want you on there. But it's all petty shit. I mean, these people actually like, well, I got a degree from here. Like if I hear where a motherfucker got a degree from again, I mean, you would think these degrees came from Harvard and Yale and shit. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Again, just so you can feel like you're better than other people. See what I'm saying? Like, okay, I have this, I have that, and they keep going over what they have. I own property, I have a car. They keep beating that shit in your head like it makes them special, and it doesn't. It's basic shit that everybody's supposed to have. Nobody gives a fuck. Right. Think about it. I mean, they put a fucking I mean, they put a made a mockery out of religion, education, damn home ownership, now car ownership. Oh my God. The most petty shit you can think of. Like, what is wrong? What's wrong with us? You ain't gotta watch for 2 minutes of the shit. Oh, Tim Blaine. What up, Holmes? Hold on. Not right now. Which one? Where is it? Right there. So Tim Blaine got doxxed. Let me tell y'all something. Tim Blaine. Tim Blaine might motherfucking stroke out. I'm not even fronting. Y'all see how Tim, yo, when Tim be like, motherfucker, that shit is hilarious. It's funny, but it's not. Because I swear, I'm like, Tim is gonna fucking pass out right here on the spot in front of us, yelling like he crazy. But see, again, it's about choices and fucking with people who, and I don't mean fucking with picking with. I'm just saying dealing with being involved. There's some people you cannot, because you will go to jail. Now, I don't remember who the fuck Tim was beefing with when he said that he would fuck them up if they did anything to affect his life. And I'm going to be real with you. I felt that in my spirit that he means that shit. Okay. He means that shit. Did y'all know that Tim is writing a book about the beef sector and motherfuckers are actually going missing in the book? Right. Hello. Hello. He's writing a book about the beef sector and people are going missing in the book. People are getting fucked up and killed in the book. All right. So I'm telling you, people fucking with Tim Blaine need to tread lightly. All right. Real shit. Like, y'all not really paying attention. It may be fun and games and jokes to some of y'all, but everybody's not laughing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't find this shit funny. Some people really take this shit seriously. And in a sense, when you're fucking with people's personal lives, hey, I get what he's saying. I understand. But that's why I don't be interacting with motherfuckers and doing things with people, because somebody will cause you to lose your fucking freedom. And the only person who's going to value your freedom really is you. So know your limitations. Don't engage with certain people, people who have no boundaries, because when they cross a line, you got to cross another one. I mean, you don't have to, but if you know yourself well and you know you don't fuck around, you need to be careful who you playing with and who you dealing with. Real shits. Hey, Deidre McNeil, what's good, babe? Welcome. Yeah, you got to know yourself. You really do, especially around here on these YouTube streets. I have seen some things, and I'm just like, wow. Like, yeah, some of the people oh my goodness, and a lot of these things people put out there on their own self, but I just I don't know how people don't get up one morning and be like, I'll go find this bitch. I got gas in my car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you playing a dangerous game. Like I said, your freedom is on the line, and nobody's going to value your freedom like you. But playing with some of these YouTubers on here, you will get fucked up in the game. But and that goes both ways. So, like I said, fucking around with Tim Blaine. I don't know if y'all seen Tim yelling over there, but if you haven't, his name is Tim Blaine, Blaine. Just go over there, watch his videos. And Tim is funny. Tim be having me cracking the fuck up. But I'm telling y'all, when Tim is angry, oh my God. I'm just like, dude, breathe. Breathe. Right. Sit down. And my thing is, you're antagonizing this man. Do you think that shit is funny? Like, do you not have any elders in your family? Do you really lack respect on that level? Because you must not know any older people. Like, how is your mother alive and you would talk to an elder man that way and get him that fucking riled up that he might have a damn conniption and a heart attack and just right in front of us? Like, would you want someone to do that to your mother? Hi, Deirdre. Yeah, you wouldn't want anybody to treat your mama like that. So why are you doing that to another elder person? I mean, it's really basic. It goes back again to that book, Everything I Needed to Know About Life I Learned in Kindergarten. Basic shit. Be nice to people. Treat people how you want to be treated. Okay? Respect others. But to try to cause a motherfucker to have a heart attack is wrong. You're wrong for that, Spy. You're wrong. Dead wrong. Like, when you this woman said that she was sending flyers to his neighbors, she was dropping his neighbors information and shit like that. When you did that, you know this man is gonna have a motherfucking stroke, like, as he should. That would make anyone angry. But why would you want to be on the receiving end of that? Like, shit could go left for you. I don't think a lot of people understand that everybody's touchable. Okay, you fucking with people, you will get touched. Everybody ain't playing. I'm scared he's going to have an aneurysm. Girl, I'm trying to tell you. I was like, oh my God. It's not funny, but it is. I mean, I'm like, woo, Tim, sit down, Tim, breathe, Tim. Oh my God, like he can't even catch his motherfucking breath. He'd be so mad. And I'm telling you, he's writing a book. Like, no, am I the only one paying attention to the fact that people are disappearing and getting fucked up in the book? What up, April Walker? What it do, boo? Welcome. Yeah, is nobody else paying attention to the fact that this book is about people getting fucked up in the beef section? And Tim will fuck somebody up if they cross him the wrong way. I'm telling you right now. Okay? It's not going to be pretty. Y'all need to take him seriously. He's not fucking joking. And like I said, we see him about to explode with anger. And I've been there. I can relate. And I think that's why I laugh, because I'm like, yep, I know the fucking feeling. But I don't engage with people who make me feel that way, because you're just a car ride away from going to prison. Real shit. Like, you get mad enough and be like, you know what? Fuck this. This bitch said, what? Yeah, you could really jump in your fucking car, in Tim's case, catch some public transportation or a ride or Uber, whatever, and you go fuck somebody up and you'll be in prison. Like, you can't play with people who are childish or who don't have shit to lose or who don't give a fuck. I don't engage with them people. I'm telling you, you can't do it, especially when you have anger issues. Clearly, Tim gets really fucking angry. All right. Tim will rip a chicken's head off. Okay, poor Tim. And this girl get him every time. Every time. I'm telling y'all, leave him alone. That me. Leave Tim alone. Tim writing the book, Tim documenting the shit, Tim done said out loud that motherfucking bitches done went missing. Did somebody get killed? Well, I'm sure if you're missing, you're dead. Yeah. So these are real feelings. Like people write what they're feeling. Okay. So be careful. Leave him alone. If y'all ain't gotta engage with him like that, don't. But don't go around making old motherfuckers mad. I don't advise it. Don't. Y'all know what is funny though? Do y'all watch the Boondocks? So if you don't watch the Boondocks, I need y'all to Google Grandpa versus Stink Meaner. And the episode is called Nigga Moments, right? But Grandpa goes to the mall, take the boys to the mall. He's about to pull into a parking space, and this old man named Stink Meaner pulls in. They have a fight, and Grandpa got his ass whooped. Anyway, Stink Meaner and Grandpa remind me of motherfucking Jay Wilson and Timothy Blaine. Y'all gotta go Google that shit and look at the picture of them face to face like they're about to fight. And if you haven't seen that episode, check that shit out. It is hilarious. But that's who they remind me of when they be fighting too. Because Tim be want to beat the shit out of Jane Wilson too. I'm telling you, Tim Blaine got anger issues. I have had them myself. I still do actually. I rage at times. I'm working on. I've gotten a lot better. I used to be on some real bullshit. She's a powerful girl. Did you ever see that episode? That shit is Tim Blaine and Jay Wilson all day. Okay. And remember, I was wilding, and it was hilarious because Riley was in the back seat laughing, and he was like, "Grandpa got his ass whooped." Okay, that's Jay and motherfucking Tim. The fight of the century, the battle royale. Okay, the rumble in the jungle, baby. Because those two mofos don't like each other. Well, I don't. It's a game for Jay Wilson. That's why he's so antagonistic, and I think that's why people want to beat him upside his head. And then wipe the blood up with his prayer cough, his prayer washcloths. I'm telling you, I think Jay should have made a 3-piece set. He should still do this, and it would be cool. And then he could put that "Do Jesus" on the bottom. He ain't even got to put Jay Wilson. He could just put "Do Jesus" with a little JW. Yep. Jay, Tim. Who else is beefing? Really, nobody. I don't think. Oh, Jay always popping shit though about Deanna. He wants to be beat up by her. Dee, it seems like you ran a lot. Every time I check you out, you're going in. Would it be the truth? Yeah, I have to keep the people entertained, Deirdre. I'm not really ranting. I just be popping shit. I guess it's the same thing. Facts over feelings these days, Deirdre. Okay, facts over feelings. But no, I don't be ranting. I just be kicking that real shit. Maybe it is a rant to some. I'm aggressive. I told people that. Me and a lady at work had an aggressive discussion today, the church lady, because she swears that curse words is the devil's language. Okay, so I was explaining to her. I said, there are different type of people in the world. I said, so yes, I curse. I always have. She said, you shouldn't. That is the devil. I said, no, there's nothing the devil about me. At the end of the day, I can reach people that you can't. You coming out here on that soft talking bullshit, but everybody ain't hearing that. You know what I mean? Like there are different strokes for different folks, and people relate differently. So I have a language for some. My language may not be for you. But I get tired of this lady, trying to make it seem like everybody who says a bad word is evil. Bitch, if you don't go sit down, go sit down. Because like I told everybody who go to church ain't saved. So, what are you talking about? Cookie Monster verbally destroyed Jay Wilson. I didn't see it. I heard about it. I didn't see it. I don't know who she is. And I do know, you know what, though? This Cookie Monster person, somebody put up, was it today? Today, somebody had up her mug shot or some shit. Was it Clyde Diva, I believe? Please hit the like. Clyde Diva be talking all slow as shit. That shit is hilarious, too. I don't think she's doing that on purpose either. There's another girl that was on here, Choice TV, said he exposed this scammer. And good thing I read the name because I could have swore it was Clyde Diva. It looked just like her, y'all. Hilarious. I'm like, this shit is out of control. Everybody's scamming. Everybody's selling punani. Somebody else put up a video. Did y'all see of wasn't it you be spitting truth aggressively? It's very aggressive, Deidre. I'm trying to turn it down. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't take it as a criticism, baby. But people do criticize me for being aggressive. I mean, it is what it is. I can't help myself. But when I met my family in Alabama, all my homies, my nephews, I love them all. They motherfucking aggressive, and so I get it now. It's just a natural thing within me. I've worked on it though. I've worked on it. You know, that's what makes me mad when I be talking to people about something passionately, like people who know me, and then they'll be like, calm down. That's when I really get aggressive, girl. Yes. Yeah, cursing is needed for some people. Like some people, you can ask them nicely, could you be quiet? Could you be quiet? Oh, please be quiet. And some people, you got to tell them, shut the fuck up. Did you hear people talking? Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. But, this lady just believes that everybody, and like I told her, I said, she was like, well, the Bible and this. And I said, listen, I get it. I said, but to me, the Bible's about interpretation. Because I've seen people, a good person and an evil person, use the same scripture to justify bullshit. So what do you mean? It's how you interpret it, and it's what you believe. I'm a person, I told y'all, I question everything. I don't believe shit nobody tell me. I don't care who it is. I question everything. I might in the end believe you or go along with you, but I don't just jump up and believe because somebody said it. No. If I don't feel it in my heart, because I feel like God made me who I am. So I feel like this woman, you such a Christian and you believe this Bible so wholeheartedly. Why is it so hard for you to believe that he made me the way I am? I just curse. I don't curse. I mean, I know when and where to do it, but I curse. I don't have to, but sometimes I motherfucking enjoy it. And that's my God's darn prerogative. All right. And I don't need you telling me that I'm not of God because I'm not reading my Bible all day. You know, she even asked me, do I have a Bible at home? Yes. I said I have several and I have it on my phone and I can read it. I mean, I know people who know it inside out. And if y'all notice, the people who usually go to theology school and they get to I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. I hit something button. I don't know. But yeah, the theology school people, those people be lacking passion like a motherfucker. They know the Bible inside out, but they don't give a shit because they just read the word. So, I'd rather deal with somebody who feels it in their heart in that sense. But these people feel like, like, what else did I tell her? Y'all should have saw the look on her face when I told her that I said, in y'all mind, your Jesus is white. I said, but my Jesus is not white. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is you talking about? The picture you're looking at, I don't get with that. I'm back, power forward. I went out. I don't know what happened. Yeah, but she was offended when I told her that too. But lady, that's your Jesus. That's what you believe. That's fine. Everybody has the right to believe what they want. You can believe different degrees. And I think that's what turns people away from religion because they don't, if people feel like if you don't believe everything they say, then you're wrong. So-called uber religious end up, oh gosh, yes. Absolutely corrupt examples. All kind of sex scandals, stealing money. Uh-huh. Liars, bisexual, gay. And there ain't nothing wrong with being that, but when you're lying about it, it's a problem. And the problem I have with a lot of these uber spiritual religious people is that a lot of them are bisexual and gay, and they know people are too, and yet they know people in their congregation are, but they will still condemn them every Sunday. But again, another group of people who don't talk about you know, domestic violence, sexual abuse. They don't talk about that at church. Y'all notice that? And they should. But y'all talk about gay people at church. It's just a bit much. And honestly, I want to tell y'all something. Seriously, I feel like they're oversaturating us with this gay situation. And it's nothing against gay people because I feel like the same way about heterosexual. Like So I'm sitting here a little while ago. I'm about to watch a movie. A commercial comes on Hulu. And it's two men laying in the bed, I mean, it's just like, could they have been playing golf or some shit? Why they gotta be laying in the bed? I don't see the need. I don't see it, like I said, for the heterosexual. Just let this shit go already. Let everybody be asexual as far as advertising is going. So that way nobody's offended. Everybody's happy. It's just a whole love situation. Everybody's family. But the way they break it down is terrible. So critical. Oh yeah, I do me. I don't care. I don't care. I curse regardless. Sometimes I curse on purpose to piss them off. Y'all know I be with the bullshit too. Sometimes I say a bad word here and it just to fucking offend people. Why not? Because they'll judge you for that, but they don't judge themselves for being mean or being judgmental. You're being judgmental. You should really just pray for me if that's how you feel and let it go. But I don't know why they would. Why? Because if someone curses, that erases everything about them and makes them a horrible person. The fuck? Lady, listen. I told you I almost got in trouble behind some shit the other day because I was talking to somebody else, having a private discussion. The lady wasn't nowhere to fuck around. Next thing you know, she comes around the corner, and as she come around the corner, I'm saying to the lady, I'm like, yeah, that bitch, or whatever. But I mind you, I'm saying it low. I don't even know how this lady heard me, to be honest with you. And then she goes, "Ooh, no cursing." And I started to tell, bitch, I curse any motherfucking time I want to, but I'm at work. I was like, so that was that. So then the other lady, Darcy, who don't mind her motherfucking business, um, I find out like 2, 3 days later, this bitch sent an email to HR talking about I cursed the lady out. What? Right. Yeah, I know I was fucking annoyed. But at the end of the day, like I told my supervisor, I said, let me tell you something. That lady wasn't minding her motherfucking business, A, because wasn't nobody talking to her in the first place. So when she brought her ass around the corner, no matter what she heard, I could have been saying the most vulgar, disgusting thing ever. What she needed to do was mind her damn business and sit down and shut up because I wasn't talking to her. She wasn't out there when the conversation started. It had nothing to do with her. You were clearly being nosy. And this lady listens to everything, right? Everything. So mind your fucking business. So, but I don't think it's fair for you to say that if I'm on my phone or I'm having a conversation or I bang my hand, I can't say, oh, damn. Who the hell are you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was highly annoyed, Deidre. Highly. Like, what the fuck? I'm grown. Oh, I do not allow no cursing, no cursing. Bitch, you act like I'm in here like singing a whole nasty rap album or some shit. Nah, I'm just talking, minding my business. But I didn't realize, like I said, that she listens to everything. She needs to start doing a little more work though. Stop listening, bitch, and start working. That's what we want you to do. Right. I told y'all they had issues the other day because, I believe you fucking work with people, right, bitch? So I text this lady because I know my coworkers. I know they motherfucking patterns. And I know that some of these hoes don't like to come to work. And they like to call out, especially on Mondays and Fridays. So I got my ass up early and called in. I mean, I texted them. It was like 6 a.m. I was like, yo, I ain't coming today. So the supervisor texted me back talking about, what are you texting her for? Bitch, I'm texting everybody because I want her to know to get her ass up and go to work. They don't know we already short people. Like, everybody needs to know. So how about yesterday I come to work and the supervisor's not there, but nobody knows where she is. Only one person knows that she's going to be out. I'm like, I just don't get all the secrecy and the bullshit. Like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, are you going to be here or not? But I did notice she must have listened to what I said because then I see she sent an email about Friday. They're going to be short staffed. Right. Because what's all the fucking secrecy about? Why people can't know that you're not going to be in? Like, when we don't see you, right, in your office, we know that you're not here, bitch. Mm-hmm. We don't see you. So why the fuck don't you just tell us in advance that you're not going to be here? Tell us something. But the communication with these motherfuckers is unreal. For real. Like I said, I'm waiting. I think that lady's being nice to me too, because I told that bitch that I was going to call the NAACP on her and get a civil rights lawyer, right? And I told them that I was going to file some motherfucking paperwork against her at work too. I mean, I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't even give a fuck at this point, but should I?
I mean, I got her backed into a corner. But like I said, I'm just really not a pet. I don't give a fuck. To be honest with y'all, like I could hang this bitch out to dry right now, right? But I don't even have it in me. I don't have the energy. Actually I forgot I was mad at. I mean, not mad to the point that I spoke to this bitch today, like had a conversation with her, nothing like that. None of that. But I was like I didn't throw the shade on her ass that I was. Hey, Deshaun, what up, boo? Safe travels out there, my love. Yeah, I don't know. Like I got my foot on her fucking neck. You know what I'm saying? I could take her out or I could let her live. At this point, like I said, I'm not miserable like her, so I don't really give a shit. Like I didn't follow up with HR, none of that. Like I mean, they'll probably contact me again, but I could take all of this a step further, but I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I got better shit to do with my time. I really do. I really do. That miserable shit. I'm going to file paperwork on her. No, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. Whatever, lady. Because, she's the miserable bitch at the end of the day. Now, she do something else to me. I'm thinking she got the hint because where I went with her last Friday, I had never gone before. Y'all remember that from Star Trek and shit? We're going to go to a galaxy that far and beyond, bitch. You ain't never had it like this. All right? Because the next step, I told you I'm going to verbally abuse that bitch in the parking lot at 432. I will cuss her out so bad that she will wish I had slapped her instead. So I was popping big shit to her last Friday. And like I said, I didn't go in on Monday. Yesterday, the supervisor was missing in action. So everybody was like, whatever. And today she was being like kind of cordial, trying to be helpful and friendly. Bitch, stay away from me though. At the end of the day, you still that same old bitch that you was that I will cuss the fuck out. But like I said, I just don't feel like taking my time and my effort and my energy and going and filing no paperwork on that bitch. Yep. I let her know, yep, you got your own back. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't fuck with bullies. My thing is, right, now I'm single, y'all. And of course, I would like to have a man, but see, I don't have time for bullshit. So this is why I choose to be single, right? Now, if I don't have a man abusing me, getting on my motherfucking nerves, and I'm not worried about where he is and what he's doing and all of that shit, why is some bitch at work harassing me? Like, I'm not being stressed out in my personal life for something that I could possibly, I just don't have the time, strength, or energy to be dealing with bullshit. So if I'm not dealing with that by choice at home, why am I going to work being harassed by some bitch? Are you kidding me? Girl, I will karate chop the fuck out of you. She got me twisted. I'm telling y'all, I don't do that. I was bullied before, and I respond. And I respond out the blue on some bullshit that you're not even gonna see coming. You know what I mean? Like I'll even act like I'm scared sometimes. I do. I be on some bullshit. I'm telling you. I will act like I'm scared, you know. And then I fucking flip on your ass. Don't play with me. I'll warn your ass. I'll pin your ass up, bitch. hmm Stay with the first plan. Don't verbally attack her. That'll be turned around as your bad. Oh yeah, nah. But I'm gonna be. I wouldn't verbally attack her at work, but I will cuss that bitch out away from work. Oh yes, I will. And I'm gonna be real with you. Even though my foot is not on her neck right here, right now, and I don't give a fuck about that. I just want her to leave me alone because you know that paperwork is lingering over her head. However, should I bump into that bitch at TJ Maxx or anywhere else, I'm gonna check her motherfucking ass. Real shit. I mean that. I'm gonna check that bitch. You don't harass me and fucking bully me. This bitch been harassing me since October. October, y'all. It's almost October again. I should have fucked her up in January. Understand? Yeah. So no, she's getting the verbal abuse. I'm gonna tongue lash her ass bad. Yeah. I ain't gonna put my hands on her, and I'm not gonna use a lot of vulgarity on her. I'm just gonna read her for her fucking truth, bitch. You miserable as fuck. I did nothing to you, bitch. I don't even fucking know you. I don't know why you came after me. Oh, I do because you are racist and you don't know it. You think you're a fucking nice person and you're not, bitch. You're miserable. You're always fucking and talking about your wonderful ass boyfriend, bitch. If he was so goddamn wonderful, you wouldn't be so motherfucking miserable. See, you just gotta hit people with the truth. You know what I'm saying? Facts over feelings. Hurt that bitch feelings. Tell her the goddamn truth. She always talking about her man is some super chef and all this shit. But yeah, you be showing up at work with motherfucking ham sandwiches, bitch. Who you talking to? See, that's the petty shit that I be paying attention to, but I just don't say anything. But when I cuss her out, I'm gonna tell her. When I cuss her out, I'm going to fucking tell her, bitch. I notice you always talking about your man, some fucking gourmet chef, and he's making all these marvelous dinners, and you're going to all these marvelous fucking places and spending all this marvelous money, bitch. But yeah, you come and work with a fucking ham sandwich, bitch. You're a liar. Who don't got a motherfucking doggy bag, bitch? Stop it. And if he's like I said, if he's making all these great filet mignons and all this shit, you're not bringing that bullshit for lunch, bitch. So stop it. You're a miserable lying whore. Yeah, it's sad too. Like I told y'all, this bitch is born the day before me. And she is a Virgo like I have never motherfucking met in my life. I'm telling you. But I've been coming in contact with more of them like her. These bitches start trouble. They ain't never the problem. They do shit. They antagonize. And then when you want to whoop their ass, they want to play victim. Yeah, this is a new breed of Virgo. I don't know. These bitches are new to me. But yes, I've been encountering a few of them lately. Fucking victims, troublemaking victims. You know, because I never knew people like, I can't stand fucking Virgos. I'm like, really? Everybody loves me. Why? You don't like Virgos? Yeah, no. There's some of them motherfuckers I don't like either. Hello. Some of them Virgo bitches is on my list too. Okay. And then even that I don't like them. They just fucking annoying, man. Like, you can't be that miserable. Damn. And it's a common trait with like four of them that I know. Seriously. Annoying as fuck, man. Oh my God. Yup. This bitch thinks she bad. And see, the thing about Virgos too, they are fucking bullies. We're all like that. So that's what she think. Like she thinks she's like queen bully, but she didn't know. Bitch, I will end you right here, right now. I mean, just for me to stand up, if I barked on that bitch alone, trust me, she'll cry. She'll fucking cry. Cause like Biggie Small said, just because I laugh and joke a lot, don't mean I don't smoke the Glock. See, I'm all fucked up. Just because I laugh and smoke a lot, don't mean I don't tote the motherfucking Glock. Okay, so stop playing with me. But y'all need to know too, when you allow shit, people will continue on. They won't stop. I mean, damn. Like I was like, see, that's when my freedom came into play again today. I mean, fucking with that lady. That's why I told y'all, you got to be careful who you play with because you will go to jail. You will lose your job. You know, you might kill somebody by accident because people will provoke you to that point. It's up to you to shut shit down and let people know you ain't playing. You ain't always got to put your hands on a bitch. Verbal abuse is good. That's why I said people talking about, you don't curse. Yes, sir. And my curse words be good put together. Oh, I will cuss you the fuck out. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And a bitch like that and make her cry too. Yep. And I'll probably kick her car when it's over. And then when the police come, I'll be like, prove it, bitch. I didn't kick shit. Yep. Yep. Troublemaker. That's what it do. If you're being confronted with some type of interactions, it's the universe trying to get you to change, improve your response. Don't let others push your buttons. I'm not letting her push my buttons, but I'm not gonna let others fuck with me either, Deidre. I don't play like that. I don't. I never have. I come from a place. Mm-mm. Oh no, 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 ma'am. I always had to hold me down from day one. Like, yeah. Let me tell you, I got a cut in my fucking face when I was 2 years old. I got this is a scar in my face. If you look at my face real close, I forget, is it on my left cheek? Yeah, I have a cut in my face. Yeah. So no, I hold me down. You come for me, I'm gonna fuck you up. Period. I don't care who you are. I don't bother you, don't bother me. That's how that goes. hmm And this lady's crazy with it, Deidre. I'm talking about this bitch was standing behind me, staring a hole in my back like I didn't see. She didn't know I could see her through the glass in front of me. I had to spin around on this bitch one day. I was like, what you looking at? Yeah, scared a bitch. Right. She one of them. She antagonistic. So nah. Cause I'll snap. See, some people worry about other people. I worry about me. I know me. I know that if a bitch keep harassing me, it's only a matter of time before I fucking snap. You're gonna do something to me on the wrong day and I'm gonna fuck you up, period. So before we get there, you're gonna be handled accordingly. I'm gonna shut you down. I'm gonna pop shit to you. Cause you popping shit to me. Fuck the high road, bitch. I ride the road you on. Nah, no, you're not gonna do that to me. Sorry. Because that's the thing about it. Everybody around me was like, oh, ignore her, ignore her, ignore her. But that's the problem. You bitches have been ignoring her, and you bitches are accustomed to abuse. See, because you got to look at the lifestyle of the people who are telling you certain shit too, you know? So one lady, I mean, everything is about her man. Her man, her man, her man. So no, bitch, I can't listen to you because you let your man abuse you. I just told y'all I'm not in a relationship because I don't want to be fucking abused. So I can't go to work unless some strange Caucasian bitch abuse me because she feel like it and she a fucking racist. No, nope. Oh no. Cause when I'm sitting there, now I don't feel like this week because I put my foot in her ass on Friday. But when I'm sitting there and she's doing shit to me, like I can feel like I feel like tingles in my body, like rage. And when this bitch walk by, I'll be like, I hate this fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't have that on me like that all day, every day. It makes for a hard day for me to hold that in because I told you I rage. I'll flip on that bitch. One day she threw a package on the table behind me. Like, bitch, are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? Like, if that package would have hit me, what would have happened to her? I don't know. I mean, I don't know because in the grand scheme of things, it ain't like I can't get employment because I can. So I would just have to go somewhere else. Fuck it. At the end of the day, because what are you gonna do here? What are we gonna do? You throwing things at people, but this is what they've allowed. So I can't allow you to play with me like that. I don't play like that. I'm not playing with you like that. But maybe they allow it because they play those same kind of bullshit games with her. But I can't do that because I'll go to jail. Know when your freedom is on the line, y'all. Seriously. Now, if I beat that white woman ass the way I want to, y'all know I'm going to jail. Mm-hmm. Definitely. So it's up to me to remain free. Stop being the me I want to be. Their words not important. Yeah, but see, she's beyond word. Like I said, I'm just not here to be bullied. I'm not. I come from the projects. I don't let a motherfucker bully me, never. Because people will do you dirty and people will bully you and people will continuously fuck with you. And then you go home and you sad and you crying or you upset. You feeling a certain type of way because you didn't say anything, you didn't respond. So you carrying around all this anger and frustration within you for what? Because you end up taking it out on somebody else that it doesn't have anything to do with. So I feel like I like to address the appropriate bitch. I direct my anger and energy exactly where the fuck it needs to go. I'm never going to blow up on somebody else because I'm mad with somebody else. I never do that because I always come for the bitch that made me mad. Period. So, um, no. Because I have rights too. Like, why would I sit there and just continue to let this woman continue to talk, do shit, blame shit on me, lie on me? Deidre, let me tell you, my brother died last month. The bitch lied on me and said I did some shit. They had to argue her down and show her that I wasn't even here. I was in Alabama, bitch. That's how crazy this hoe is. So no, I got to shut that bitch down. We can't do that. No, we're not going to do that. She's evil. And you know what? She just needs to hear the truth because I actually like the bitch on the flip side. Like, so that's what I'm saying. I don't know why she's mad. She want to own people. Like, if you friends with her, you can't be friends with nobody else. You can't speak to anybody else. You can only joke and laugh with her. I don't do that. That shit is weird to me. Like, no, because I only work with you, honey. We're not, no. So she's a controlling bitch, but I'm not gonna let her abuse me. Yes, Deidre says condolences. She's a power forward. Yes, our prayers are definitely with you. Definitely. So I'm about to get off here. Y'all know I had plenty of shit to do. I told y'all. I didn't come home to it, but now it's 9 o'clock. I guess I will. Woe is me. Woe is me. Don't y'all hate it? It's like I got like 40 minutes of work that I need to do. Just 40 minutes. Not no major big deal. But I just don't want to fucking do it. I'm over it. For real. But I can't put it off any longer. I must go. I must get to it. Y'all have a good night.
She's a power forward. My prayers are with you and your family, as well as the rest of my loved ones here. God bless you, protect you, and keep you, and look out for each and every one of you. Okay, and like I said, stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, everybody. Y'all have a good night. Deuces.